mentioned of security, not just food security, but nutrition security, health security, fuel wood security, water security, etc., is important. In other words, you know, one of my sociologist colleagues who used to work in the World Bank always used to say that people who work on agriculture often forget the fact that there's a culture of agriculture which is very important, and I wanted to remind us of it. One of the things that came up again and again, which we had mentioned in our presentation, are the issues of subsidiarity, and I'm going to come back to it in the future slides, because the more we, somehow this is not working, I'm afraid. The next slide, please. This is very rigid, huh? It's not moving. Can I have the next slide, please? Okay. I think the issues of gender have come up, and I must say as a woman, I have to emphasize those issues of gender. And there is again a kind of creative tension about how do we mainstream the issues of women in almost everything we do. It's high time that we do that, if we don't already, by the way. But there's also a question of, has that mainstreaming worked? Because there have been attempts to mainstream, but they haven't really given the issue the profile that one needs for these issues. So there's been a tension of mainstreaming on the one hand and giving it the profile that's needed on the other. I think that what comes through in a lot of the discussions on gender is that if it remains an issue that is seen to be important in the North, and by women who are working at the farm level, who are spending many, many hours doing many different things, and there is a huge gap in between, it's not going to be addressed. And I think my plea to all of you is that if you're serious about incorporating gender in a serious way, then we must empower women in developing countries to do the job that they are doing in many